Hi everyone, I am going to do my personal book review of Super Freakonomics. This is a book I've heard about for a number of years but didn't get around to purchasing. However, I happened to be in a thrift shop about a month or two ago and came across this book at a very cheap price, to the point where I had to snap it up so I could take a look at it. And I did. I read through it over the next week. I really enjoyed the book. I like it so much that a few weeks later, when I was at another thrift shop, I purchased the original Freakonomics book. So that would signal how much I like the book. Would I say it's my favorite book of all time? No, I wouldn't make it maybe top 50 or so. It's an interesting read if you like economics, or if you're trying to learn more about that, if you like financial matters and like to understand how people and markets actually work in different scenarios. It's an interesting read. The one downside I would say, or the one thing I didn't really like about the book, was the authors tend to go on a tangent, so to speak. Like you'd have a chapter covering one specific subject, and all of a sudden the only thing that's related to it would be economics, but they'd go off on a tangent and say, covering something completely unrelated to it, and then eventually at the end of the chapter they'd get back to the original point of the chapter. But if you throw that aside, it's an interesting book. It covers a number of different topics. My favorite, I would say, would be the seatbelt one. Some interesting information that I was unaware of. Second favorite example would be the hospital one. I think I'd heard of it before, having to do with figuring out what was causing such a high percentage of death rates, and using different types of analysis to do that. Now, while economics doesn't cover everything, so to speak, when you're considering policy decisions or just considering how things work and stuff, it's definitely something you have to take into consideration. You can't completely ignore it, otherwise it can undermine entire ideas, because if something doesn't work economically, that means it'll probably fail, more than likely. And I'm sure as you're sitting there, you could come up with a number of different examples as to why that is true. But overall, I'm going to give this book a thumbs up. I like it. In fact, again, I like it so much that I purchased the original Freakonomics book. So that's my book review, and if you have any comments or suggestions you'd like to add, feel free to go ahead and do so in the comment section below. Thank you for watching.